Richard Southern joins us once again this hour. Richard, it's going to be a very different Canada Day tomorrow. Let's kick off the celebration a little early. You're looking at some interesting inventions by Canadians.
We're pretty smart, us Canucks, Ginella. Yeah, we've invented some interesting things over the years that you mightn't realize. The first one, though, is going to make total sense, because who else would invent this but a Canadian? The Snowblower.
Of course.
But of course, it was invented by Arthur Sicard in 1927, came up with the idea, and a couple of years later, his snowblowers were removing snow from the roadways in and around Montreal.
I was just going to ask where.
Won't need that for a while. Standard Time was invented by a Canadian.
Okay.
Scottish. Well, he was Scottish-born, but it was Sir Stanford Fleming invented it here in Canada in 1878. It helped synchronize the clocks in a geographical area. Before that, every little town had its own time, and it was just impossible for the railways to go about their business, Ginella.
Very important.
Very important. Egg cartons, also very important. A Canadian invention. Did you know that?
I did not.
No. Before they invented this in 1911, they put eggs in a basket. Remember that saying, you can't put all your eggs in one basket?
Right, because you're going to lose them.
You're going to lose them. Invented in British Columbia in 1911. Trivia Pursuit, that famous game you might have played with your family. Invented in Montreal by two guys back in 1979. Has been entered into the Games Hall of Fame. So that's another cool Canadian invention. This last one's pretty important, and it's a new one. It's the Ebola vaccine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've just come up with this. They believe this is a working vaccine. It was invented in 2014. When administered, it induces an immune response against the Ebola virus. And, of course, we got scientists here as well working on a COVID vaccine. So hopefully, fingers crossed, something comes of that. But, yeah, we're pretty smart people, us
We are
Canucks,
pretty awesome. So, Richard, how well do we know our own country? Our producer has helped us put together a little quiz, and let's see how well we do.
I'm going to put you on the spot. You're going to put me on the spot. Yeah. We haven't read these questions beforehand. So, Ginella,
let's play. Thanks to Mike for putting these together.
Yeah, I know. Let's play a little Canadian Jeopardy, all right?
Okay.
Here's my first question to you, Ginella. What is the population of Canada? Is it 30 million, 23 million, 35 million, or 37 million?
I know it's over 30. I'm going to go, it's either 35 or 37. I'm going to go 35.
We're going to need an answer, Ginella.
I'm going to go with 35. Final answer.
Correct.
Is it?
Very good, Ginella. 35 million according to the 2016 census. You're very good at this, Ginella.
Oh, okay. I thought I did the wrong answer for a second there. Okay, here's one for you. When did O Canada officially become the national anthem? 1880, 1920, 1950, or 1980? I
think it might have been a little bit later than we might think. I'm going to take a stab at 1950, Ginella.
Let's see what the answer is here. Oh, 1980. Pretty late.
Wow.
Before that, I know it was God Save the Queen up until then.
Right.
So, okay, you've got one for me.
Okay, Ginella, whose face, not that maybe you and I in broadcasting have many of these, but whose face is on the $100 bill? Is it Wilfrid Laurier, John A. Macdonald, William Lyon Mackenzie, or Robert Borden, Ginella?
Oh, well, you've got a picture there, so now I have to figure out who that is. And I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's go with Laurier. That's a total guess.
It is Sir Robert Borden, the 8th Prime Minister of Canada. Led the country through World War I. We don't get to see many of his bills, but it is Sir Robert Borden.
I certainly don't see those bills very often. That'll be my excuse why I didn't know. Okay, last one. How many points did Wayne Gretzky score during his career? 1,876, 2,295, 2,857, or 3,204? Peter is behind me giving the answer. He knows what it is.
I probably really should know this, but I mean, he is the great one, so I'm going to go with 3,204.
No, it was 2,857, and Pete, my camera guy, is pumping his fist because he got it right.
Austin Matthews is going to get more anyways. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, have a happy Canada Day, Richard. Are you off, or are you here with us tomorrow?
I'm off, but I'll be back Thursday.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thanks so much.
Have a good one.